Welcome to today's Business Report. I'm Denise Williams, bringing you the developments shaping markets, capital access, and business decision-making across Jamaica and the region. Let's get into the stories that matter. A long-stalled initiative to direct 20% of public procurement to small enterprises gets a fresh push. 5 years after the government of Jamaica pledged to reserve a fifth of its procurement contracts for small businesses, the promise remains largely unfulfilled. On March 26, the Small Business Association of Jamaica intends to change that. In partnership with the Public Procurement Commission, the SBAJ will host a free training session from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the Exim Bank training room in Kingston on Thursday, March 26th, designed to walk small business owners through the often difficult process of registering for and bidding on government contracts. I quote, "We're here to demystify the process," said Garnet Reed, president of the SBAJ. He continues, "Small businesses are the backbone of this economy, and for too long, the procurement system has felt like it was designed for someone else. That changes on March 26th, end quote. Attendance is free and open to the public. Participants will also have the opportunity to receive a complimentary business readiness assessment, a diagnostic tool to help owners determine whether their enterprises are structured to compete for government contracts and what gaps, if any, need to be addressed. The Bank of Jamaica says it will be selling some US $50 million to primary dealers or banks. The central bank also says these banks and cambios must sell this money to members of the productive sector at a price of no more than 20 cents above the buying price. The minimum amount which can be purchased is US $100,000, and the value of the bid submitted by each bank and cambio must not exceed 20% of the amount offered, or US $10 million. For the trading period of March 20, 2026, the most actively traded securities were Tropical Battery Company Limited with 14,520,848 units, or 36.43% of market sales activities. Woodcat International Limited with 10,891,463 units, representing 27.33% of market sales activities. Financial Services Limited shares with 2,018,047 units, or 5.06% of market sales activities. Investor activity remained concentrated in distribution, investment, and transportation plays, signaling continued interest in dividend-producing and strategic assets. Turning to the foreign exchange market based on Bank of Jamaica data for March 20, 2026, foreign traders recorded significant activity with strong demand across major currencies. For the US dollar, trading margins reflected steady liquidity, with the US selling for $158.71 and buying at $156.90. For the Canadian dollar, moderate gains supported by $4.23 transaction spreads. The Canadian dollar sold for $111.74 and was bought for $115.97. The British pound saw continued volatility, offering short-term trading opportunities of 68 cents in profits for the bank. The British pound sold for $210.81 and was bought for $211.49. These movements underscore the importance of cash flow timing and currency awareness for businesses managing import costs, debt servicing, or overseas exposure. For our credit report tip of the day, this is something different. Menopause is often discussed as a health transition. What's less talked about is how deeply it can affect a woman's financial stability, professional performance, and decision-making capacity. The credit report may not be part of the menopause conversation yet, but it should be. Your credit report quietly becomes one of your most important financial tools during this phase of life, not just as a record, but as a strategic asset. A strong credit profile can unlock access to low-interest funding when cash flow is tight, provide options without liquidating long-term investments, support business continuity if you're an entrepreneur, create breathing room during periods of reduced earning capacity, help you navigate family obligations without financial strain. In other words, your credit report gives you a choice at a time when many women feel like their options are shrinking. In our funded and focused feature, a lot of what you see on social media is designed to sell courses and not build your foundation to get funding. You cannot attract large contracts, access funding, or credibly build a team without compliance. So let's dive into that area of your business life. The goal here is not just to be compliant. The goal is to look compliant at a glance, because procurement officers, loan managers, and serious clients make their first judgment in seconds based on documentation. And that's today's business report. I'm Denise Williams, bringing clarity to capital, markets, and strategy. Until next time, stay informed, stay intentional, and keep building forward. See you soon.